Hey, it's Joel here. Welcome back to my channel where we talk fitness, discipline, and life lessons that'll help you inside and outside of the gym. Man, today I wanted to talk about small wins build momentum, right? Because I always get caught up in my end goal, and then I ignore all of the small goals that I've achieved on my way to that big goal because I'm so focused on the next thing, right? If my goal is to gain 10 pounds, you know, I never stop and smell the roses when I gained 4 pounds. Not, I'm not gonna say never, but you know, I kind of breeze past it. I don't give it the amount of love that I should. And you know, small goals reinforce to you that you're doing it, that you can do it. And it's important to stop and acknowledge your small wins, especially when it comes to gym progress, because we can all get caught up trying to just get to these huge goals we have. And it's not a bad thing to have huge goals, not in the slightest. You got to stop and you got to enjoy your progress, because that's what the journey is about. All that progress that you make, not just the end goal. Because once you get to that end goal, realistically, you're gonna have another goal anyway. You're gonna come up with another goal, and then you're gonna be on the pursuit to that. And along the way, there's a whole bunch of wins that if you stop and give those wins the time that they deserve to and appreciate them, your journey will be a lot smoother than it is if you don't. Because then you'll always be like, oh man, I'm just grinding, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm grinding. You gotta stop and enjoy yourself. You know, you don't really need a perfect plan. You don't. You just need a regular plan. You need to execute, and you need to track your progress along the way, and you need to enjoy yourself and be proud of yourself when you make even the smallest inkling of growth. Because progress comes in a whole bunch of different ways too, right? So it, your goal might be to lose 10 pounds in the gym or gain 10 pounds, but you never really were consistent before, and now you are, right? So you spent the whole month getting up, going to the gym on time, and eating your meals. That's huge. Even if you didn't make the amount of progress that you thought you were going to make, now that you started doing that, and that can also really be very defeating. Even if you don't make as much progress as you thought you were going to make, now that you're doing everything right, you still are being way more consistent. Your level of discipline has improved. You know, you're getting up, you're showing up, you're showing yourself that you can do it. And that's huge. That's like mental progress. And not to mention, when you go to the gym, you do any kind of physical activity, whatever that looks like for you in the gym, whether you're a runner or you're a weightlifter or you're just in there just, doing whatever to get fit. You know, the gym is a huge outlet for me. If I don't do something physical, like before I even get fat, because that's what happens when I stay. If I don't work out in the gym and I just eat whatever, I mean, it happens to everybody. Everybody's gonna get fat, but before that even happens for me, I can feel. I already start to feel depressed, like I'm missing something out of my life, and then I start to feel like a loser because I'm not working out or being productive with my body. and then I start drowning in that sorrow. So I have to stay in the gym. So acknowledging all the small wins along the way helps me to keep myself going whenever I happen to do it. I have to catch myself sometimes, you know, thinking about all these end goals. Like I look at myself while I'm in the gym. I'll be like, oh man, you know, I'm lifting heavier. I'm. It seems like I'm gaining more weight, but then I'll go look in the mirror, and then I'll be like, damn. Imagine if I was 235 pounds. I can't wait to get there. When I've already gained 10 pounds. Which is probably not all muscle, but it's fantastic. I sent my check-in to my coach today or yesterday, and she responded back to me today, and she was like, dude, you're growing like a weed. Like, everything that you're doing is good. Don't worry, we're on the bulk right now. We're in the off season. So, you need to be able to enjoy yourself. We're not in prep yet. You're growing like crazy. The fullness is awesome. And here I am thinking to myself, like, because I ate over the weekend, I'm like beating myself up, which you guys will notice that I do. I'm trying to get better at it, and I will. But I'm beating myself up like, oh my God, I ate all this shit. I'm all, bloated and watery. And then my coach is like, no, you look great. You look full. You're getting bigger. Don't worry about that water weight. You'll work it right off. And, it's just awesome to have someone in my corner to make sure that, keep my head leveled. Because, especially when you're a person that goes to the gym by yourself, you're not going to the gym every day with a group of people or workout buddies and stuff like that. You know, you can get into it's so easy to get into your own head and just to start like, you don't know whether you need to be more, harder on yourself. You don't know whether, that balance between being hard on yourself and taking it easy and giving yourself grace. There's a fine line, and it can be hard to, you know, it, stay in that gray area where you're not going overboard. But anyways, I say all that to say that those small wins that you guys are building up, they are so important. You need to stop. You need to pat yourself on the back. You're doing a fantastic job. You're doing a great job. If you lost 2 pounds this week, you're the fucking man. All right. You made it to the gym uh, all week on time. You woke up and you feel rested because you've been going to sleep at a decent hour. You feel anxious. You don't want to go to the gym, but you go anyway. Dude, that's huge. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. But today we are doing chest and tricep. Yesterday was a good day. I have been feeling a little bit more tired. Lately, my sleep has not been the greatest. I don't know whether it's because I'm getting shit sleep or it's because I'm going to bed too late. Because I'll get like 6, 7 hours, but sometimes I'm going to bed at like 2, 3 in the morning. So there's that. But other than that, I've been feeling really good. Today we're going to lift hard. We're going to lift heavy. We're going to break through some plateaus. We're going to get this shit done. I'll see you guys in the gym. Here we are. It's time for chest day. We're starting out with pec deck today, just like we do every chest day, and then going into some heavy pressing. So dumbbell incline and flat bench dumbbell press. So we're going to stay at the same weight that we did last week because it was super heavy, and I don't want to increase the weight because it still felt good. We're going for 3 sets of 15. Never give up. Never surrender. Check out the new Baki drop from Dark Sport. I wear a lot of dark sport. I need to start diversifying my gym wear. But I just love anime related drops. And the shirts, especially like the way they fit. I love me a good oversized pump cover. Anyway. Whew. Whew. That did not feel nearly as heavy as it did last week. Here's another one of those little wins. That is the best feeling. I felt like I just powered through that. The next 2 sets are going to be a breeze, which is good. And I still, I mean, it was good weight. Like I feel like the set was good. I feel like I'm already getting a pump from that. But this is a good sign. This is a good sign, y'all. We're going to have a good chest day today. You know, where the real balls has to come in is on those heavy presses. Because we're going back to the 120-pound dumbbells today. I don't remember my rep range last week, what I did. But maybe even 125. My coach got me feeling gassed up, telling me how big I've gotten. Guys, we're gonna take this bulk. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I know for sure we'll be bulking into the new year. I would say 5 or 6 months left of bulk. And then things are going to get super excited when I start prep. Whether it's prep for a show or prep just because I want to prep and I just want to get shredded, super shredded, by the time it starts getting warmer again. But we're going to stay right here, guys. We're not going to cut this out. We're going to go straight into this next set. Woo! Not bad for a second set. Still felt great. I got one more set here. I don't typically keep y'all here for 3 whole sets. We'll see. Either you'll see this next set or you'll see the dumbbell press. All right. 120s again. Let's go. 6 to 8 reps. That's what I'm talking about. And that was relatively I'm not gonna say it, y'all. There was nothing easy about that, but we fucking did it. And that's all that matters. I'm really, really killing it today. All of this feels great. Week by week, just chipping away. That's how you gotta think about it. 1 week, you may not feel the greatest. Even 2 weeks. But then you just keep going. And then all of a sudden, you have the strength of 1,000 men. Or it feels like it, right? This is why I have this channel here. I'm rooting for all the underdogs. All of you who work hard every single day to make it happen. Getting pushed back by resistance, fear, anxiety. This is for y'all. We all keep going. We all go through the same shit together, but we get this shit done. No matter what.
It's all you.
Thank you.
It's all you.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I usually have to get a spot. I usually get a spot for this because I want to make sure that on those last couple of reps that I get them struggle reps that you can't necessarily get on your own when you know the weight's going to come down. So a lot of that was guided, and when my arm started to fall a little bit, that's when he provided some assistance on like the 7th and the 8th rep. So that set was super good. I always appreciate the gym folk, especially the ones that, you know, will help you out with a spot. Again, I've never asked somebody for a spot and then they said no, but I'm sure they're out there. Don't be a dick. If you're big enough to help someone with a spot, do it. God damn it. Anyways, I'm super happy. You know what's funny is that, like, I think I mentioned earlier that my sleep felt a little bit weird. I haven't been getting as much sleep as I would like. And like before I got here, I was feeling super just tired and a little bit down. Not in like a sad way or anything, just kind of like, you know, I'm tripping over my words a little bit. It's hard to focus. And then now I'm in here, and after a few sets, a couple exercises, I feel fantastic. So I'm telling you guys, don't listen to, I mean, there's a certain extent, you know, if you're feeling sick or you're super busy, but like, don't let your body tell you that, or here's what I'm trying to say. I thought that I may not lift as well today because I felt tired, but today I feel strong as hell at the gym, even though I am tired. And that's crazy, because your mind will literally just work against you. Your mind is not there to help you. That's why you got to be in control. Okay? Don't listen to the shit that your mind says, because I was almost thinking to myself before I got here, like, damn, my workouts aren't going to be as good because I feel kind of tired. I wish I got some more sleep. I didn't express that on camera, but I was thinking that, and now I'm in here crushing it. Anyways, I got one more set here, and then we're gonna do some hammer strength machine. Woo! All right, that was also a great set. Let's go to the next exercise. All right, guys, we're back to the hammer strength isolateral bench press. Basically, flat. Guys, this is like my arch nemesis of chest workouts, to be honest with you. I've progressed more on my dumbbell chest presses, and those are brutal. I've progressed rep wise, right? So I've been increasing my reps, but I've been at the same weight for a hot second now. So, but last week I did 9 reps, 2 sets, which I was stuck at 8 for a long time. So we can't move this weight up until we get to, well, the prescribed rep range is the top rep is 10. So I'd realistically like to be able to get one more than that before I go pushing the weight up. I just realized that I accidentally put 2.5s. I swear, guys, I'm not trying to cheat. All right, so enough yapping. Let's get it. I need all of your energy, like Goku trying to form the spirit bomb. So everybody raise your hands like this. Give me your strength. Come on. What the fuck? Yo. Guys, I have ascended. I knew it was going to be a super good day. And I felt I dead ass was feeling like, because I was feeling not as rested today, that I wouldn't be as strong. But I am strong as fuck, for lack of better words. Hell yeah. We're going to do one more set. I just did 12. The next set, we're going to do at least 10 of them. And then next week, we're pushing this up. Fuck yeah. All right, guys. After some super exciting lifts today, it's time for a fucking pump check. Let's get it. I want to be super respectful. There's a lot of ladies over here right now. I still have to get the pump check, but I'm not gonna stay over here for a long time, all shirtless. Ugh. But why don't we keep it going with the tank? Keep it going with the tank. Feel like I'm not far back enough. Let's get it all. There we go. All right, now we're gonna get back to some triceps. Guys, get excited. We're getting strong as hell in here. And I did push-ups after that. I just stopped recording my push-ups because I just felt like it was super pointless. But I even made gains on my push-up reps. So it's lit. We're closer to taking down Olympus than we all think. Zeus, we're coming. Warm-up set done. Have some tricep push-downs. I don't got much to say. Let's just kill it. So I'm talking about. Next up, I got one more set here. I'm not gonna keep you guys here. And then we got a close grip Smith machine bench press. Hit them triceps one more time. And then we're gonna do 20 minutes of cardio. And then that would be a successful slaying of today's workout. Sick nasty pump, PR'd a lot of shit today. Man, ain't nothing better than this feeling, other than going home and eating something directly after this workout. So I'm super excited. If anybody watches to this portion of the video, I'm trying to do more long form content on the weekends. I'd like to evolve this as much as I can, because I'm not shooting long form on the weekend. And I was thinking about getting at least one more long form video. So maybe we could talk about something. Maybe we can maybe we could do a cardio talk, or Maybe we can cook something. Either way, it's not gonna be no crazily edited. I'm not a huge fan of those videos. I kind of got inspiration from the way that I see Sam Stulick do his videos, and I'm like, well, that's sustainable for me. Like, nothing crazy with the edits. Just talking to you guys, going to the gym, building a community around that, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Because guys, you haven't seen anything yet. I'm only 3 months into the bulk. I wish that you guys saw me at the start of the bulk. It's a huge difference. I can't wait for another 4 months, 4 or 5 months of this bulk. Really looking to turn some heads. But anyways, I'm just yapping. I'm gonna hit my other set of this. I'll see you guys over there at the Smith machine. All right, Smith machine tricep press. Let's get it. Already did my warm-up set, guys. Don't worry. Oh. Woo. Damn. Same as last week. Same weight. But I think that last week the tricep machine was taken. So I had to do that last. So I had to do this first and that last. That always like fucks shit up when I have to do everything out of the normal order. Because then one week something feels heavier than the next week. I mean, either way, it's gains. It's just hard to track progress that way, but either way, I'm still getting big. I'm still getting stronger, so ain't no big deal. So guys, I just noticed I only have one more set of this left. So I'm gonna finish this out and I'm gonna go and do some cardio. I'm gonna eat some food and do my best to enjoy the rest of my day. I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. I hope that you guys put my lift on while you guys are lifting. I hope you guys have a fantastic lift. I hope everybody's getting stronger every day. I pray that you lose that weight you're trying to lose. You gain the muscle you're trying to gain. I pray that the confidence that you're looking for finds you and you get everything that you want. Have a wonderful fucking day. And I'll see you guys in the next one.